You see, Simba is also an honorary Lions Circle man. Men, please stand behind these wonderful people in front of us. You see, Simba is a man who's really has been there since the beginning of our Lions Circle journey back in 2005. And everything we do, even in doing this organization, for example, we actually recognize where we're coming from. Simba Hanley is a man who really wears the community on his shoulder. And he wanted to bring Dr. Garvey back to Toronto yet again. So we're very, very privileged to have him here. And so while these men are assembled, I just want to let you know that this particular episode is being filmed on Afro Global Television. We are so blessed to have in the audience Moses Mawa. Where's Moses? Moses, there's a Moses in the house here. Moses Mawa. Right? Not only do we have a black radio station, we also have a black television station called Afro Global Television. And this particular episode is going to be broadcast on Rogers Cable, channel 708, Bell 5, channel 2472, the East Link, channel 886, and TELUS, channel 2701. And you know what? Just go to AfroGlobalTelevision.com, I believe it is, and you will definitely find out more about this beautiful, perfect black station in the community. Moses, thank you for the great work you're doing in telling our stories. You know, one of the things I wanted to share with you as these men stand around, you can see the power. Simba, we're getting ready for you, so just hang tight real quickly, okay? But I want to definitely bring a couple honor to Dr. Julius Garvey. You know, Miss Lou cannot be here. Toni Morrison cannot be here. But we're so blessed to have Nadine Williams, who will come and share with us a very, very, very important piece of her work. Nadine Williams, please come forward and share with us at this point in time.
Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. How you doing?
Good evening. Good.
Want some thank you. Want some food? It's such an honor to share this stage. My goodness. Thank you so much, Michael. I just talked to him about 2 o'clock and him put me on the program. You know, so I feel nice. It means I'm doing something good, okay? Somewhere in my, you know the song? Somewhere in my youth or childhood, I must have done something good. So I want to share with you guys something very special. And a couple of the MPs and MPPs and the Consul General touched on it. And first, you know, I want to greet y'all. Y'all are so beautiful. Greetings. Greetings. Welcome again. IDPAD, the International Decade for People of African Descent. So as a poet and author, working now since 2008, I found that everywhere I went in 2017 when I dedicated my 2017 Black History Month poster poem to the International Decade, hardly anybody could put up their hand to say they'd heard anything about it. So last year, by fluke, someone sent out a tweet and misquoted IDPAD, and it caused me to resurrect the idea of the quilt celebrating the International Decade for People of African Descent, and it's through a poem called The Fabric of Our Being. And my brother here was so generous, hence the backpack. My brother was really generous in sharing. We are talking about economic empowerment. Hello. This right here is tangible evidence of it. This quilt, it's a project that is extremely dear to my heart. It launched on Emancipation Day, and the airport in Edmonton will be the first place that it's going up in September. I can't wait to do that. And I'm going to share with you guys the fabric of our being. Okay, so you are going to hold that in, and I'm going to just come out here, maybe this way. If you can hold that end. Okay. So the poem's called The Fabric of Our Being, and this is the Canadian quilt and the Canadian version. I've also created the American version, and I wasn't going to say anything, but I will say it. Under the theme, Recognition, Development, and Justice, under recognition comes awards. And guess which award comes right up there at the top? The Oscars. So I'm in talk with the Oscars to make an Oscar quilt, and I've customized the poem for America, but I'm reading the Canadian version. Tightly woven into Canada's fabric, generation strong. Yes, we've been here all along. Certainly not of our own free will, but in search of freedom song. Not newcomers on the fringes as some would have us believe. Look closer to the center, if you please. You will see us living the Canadian dream, once a nightmare to our ancestral stream. Crossing many rivers, valleys, and streams, we've come a mighty long way. Though it's been a hard road to travel, we will not unravel, but will revel in the beauty and multicultural fabric of our home and native land. Generations strong, you best believe we've been here all along. The fabric of our being. This will be displayed. There will be the quilt, the canvas of the poem, and an iPad telling the IDPAD story. The city of Toronto wants it. They have no budget. So if anyone's here that has a budget and would like to sponsor this for their rotunda at City Hall, I'd love to do it at home. You know they said dance a yard before you can dance abroad? Me I got Edmonton go dance next month. I'd love to dance at City Hall before me got Edmonton. And Michael, you asked me to do patois. So people always say, why? She's the next Miss Lou, or they'll say, the next Dr. Maya Angelou. What an honor. But me say, add to the quota before no, while I'm alive, before no seek to quote me when we're dead. So I'm gonna share a poem called Black Boy. And it's really amazing actually. I was sitting there and I reflected, I won't name names, but my neighbor is sitting in the audience, and it's really, really, really an emotional time for me, because the poem Black Boy, it's quite relevant to my neighbor whose son is lost. My heart, you have my heart. The poem's called Black Boy. As much as we celebrate and we get together and we dress up and we gather and we take up space, there are countless black boys who are dying every day. Over the summer, y'all know what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna share the poem Black Boy. Black boy, I'm tired for weep for you. Tired for watch the youth them a bun the cali weed for you, trying desperately for numb the pain where them feel for you. Make this year be the change we long for seeing you. Strut about town with the books them close to you. Make your weekend hangout with family and friends who love and care for you. Walk off from a boy who you think a try for this you. No make one another brother or sister miss you. Do Black Boy, just beg your members say we as a community love and care for you. Mourn for you. Have board meeting over you. Beg parson, deacon and prayer warriors for storm heaven for you. Do Black Boy, just beg your members say we as a community love and care for you. And we sick and tired for throw brown dirt over you. Scattering petals over you. Holding up your pregnant baby mother for you. Opening up trust fund for your toddler for you. Black Boy, what else can we really do for you? We long for change society for you and you. So open up your mouth and chat to it. So when we hear you and better know how to support you, because as bad as things was in the past for you, the future hold great promise for you. So just hold a seat and penny the message we may try to send to you, because Black Boy, we as a community love and care for you, and we sick and tired for true brown dirt over you.